እዚ ድምፂ ብሩህ መጻኢ እዩ. This is Voice of Bright Future.
The Falsehood of Sophia Tesfamariam. In recent news, the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, has elected Eritrean Ambassador Sophia Tesfamariam for the position of Vice President of the UNICEF Executive Board, which has stirred controversy in the Eritrean community due to her allegiance with the Eritrean regime. Moreover, the official UN website does nothing to mention this fact, as her biography glows with her credentials and accomplishments, such as how she conducted over 100 seminars and workshops for youth and women in the USA, and has published over 1,000 articles and reports for various media outlets, such as blogs and magazines. However, the truth that these biographies and articles do not inform the public is that her support for dictator Isaias Afwerki runs deep, and has since her appointment as Eritrean ambassador in 2019. Moreover, it is best to keep in mind that ambassadors are appointed by their country's government to represent their interest overseas, as well as promote diplomatic relations between other countries through the trade of goods and services. Eritrea is one of the few countries in the present day that remains under a strict dictatorship, arguably more restrictive than North Korea. So placing a representative such as Sophia Tesfamariam in such a high diplomatic position, despite the present situation in Eritrea, has only caused the divide between the supporters and opposers of the Eritrean regime to become more polarized. Also, there is little evidence available to the public to support the notion that Tesfamariam has helped the economic state of Eritrea or Eritrea's international standing. If anything, it has only decreased in the past few years. Organizations such as Human Rights Watch has labeled Eritrea as the North Korea of Africa, sectioning off areas of concern that many other news outlets have covered, such as Eritrea's unlawful detentions, enforced disappearances, and forced labor under indefinite military service. The World Health Organization has recorded that there has been remarkable progress in the maternal health improvement due to an initiative to build roughly 50 maternal waiting homes across Eritrea, thus reducing the maternal mortality rate. However, the World Bank states that there is an unfinished maternal and child health agenda, which has compounded to give rise to the non-communicable diseases such as Parkinson's disease, cardiovascular diseases, and diabetes. Many of Eritrea's children still lack the fundamental rights that most children globally have, such as the right to nutritious meals and the right to attend a secondary school. Most of all, the irony of Tesfamariam's position as vice president of the executive board of UNICEF is that UNICEF is an organization that strives to protect the rights of every child, especially the most disadvantaged and those hardest to reach, as they state on their website. However, in 2013, 360 Eritrean children and young people drowned in the coast of Lampedusa. The same civilians she is entrusted to represent overseas were met with not even a single iota of compassion. Rather, Tesfamariam dismissed them as rich kids with a lot of money from the city of Eritrea, doing nothing to help the families victimized by the incident. Therefore, we hope that in light of the information about Eritrea's government and Tesfamariam's ties with Isaias Afwerki, UNICEF will reconsider the position of vice president for an ambassador more deserving and capable of not only representing the interests of their country, but also of the children across the globe. Executive Diplomacy Department, Ililta, Abraha.
እዚ ድምፂ ብሩህ መጻኢ እዩ. This is Voice of Bright Future.